What are you saying?
Sweater.
Why don't you do each other?
No. Is there any other planets in the solar system that look like Earth, where there are different layers in the shell? What do you think, Gabe?
I don't know. We haven't explored the other planets in the course.
You haven't yet? Okay, we're doing it this year in science, right when we get back from break. We are spending the rest of the time in our solar system! You gotta go. All right, so here we go. You're gonna learn a couple of facts about each part of the Earth. Go to the right. Okay, so we're gonna start with this very outer layer. Now, if there are 5 layers, okay, this very outer layer is number 5. What is the name of that very outer layer? It's very thin, only about 7 miles deep. Go ahead. Raise your hand. Kevin.
The crust over here.
Crust, okay. It's the crust. The next part, number 4, is going to be part of the mantle and the whole crust. Part of the mantle and the whole crust, this outer shell that make the tectonic plates move. What is that? Aris? Yeah. So the crust is definitely a part of the lithosphere, but we're just labeling all 5 parts right now. Yes.
She said that the lithosphere is just another name for crust.
So the crust is actually a part of the lithosphere, but the lithosphere contains a part of the mantle. That's because the tectonic plates on the top of the mantle move. Can you make sure you're tracking the board? Oh, that's okay. Okay. Step number 3 here. This big yellow part. What do you think, Nate? Mantle. Perfect. Okay, next part, 2, the orange one. What is that? Are you thinking that you're raising your hand every time? So I'm definitely not seeing your hand up and I'm looking. Okay, just let you know. Go ahead, Jose. Outer core, perfect. And so this is 3. This is 2. And then right here, the very most inner part. Stop yelling out. Go ahead, Destiny. Good. Okay. You should already know this stuff. We're going to get a little deeper into it now, though. Okay. We're going to go through the thickness and the description of each of these layers quickly. Everyone's going to make sure they're paying attention. Good on this? Okay. Go to the right. Okay. The thickness of the crust. Do you think you can highlight this and just make it bigger? The thickness of the crust. What is it? It's okay. If you just, yeah, it's fine. At the top.
Okay.
On the right. Yep.
Sorry, I'm not used to it.
It's okay. You can go to like, yeah. 36.
Sorry.
Please be silent. It's okay. There we go. All right. So what is this? The thickness of the crust. Go ahead, Kaylee. Good. You're writing that right next to the thickness in the thickness box. Make sure you have the correct label. We have not traveled very far into the crust layer. Just a heads up. And the description. Go ahead, Sherry. Good. And then on the right, Sherry, you can read that word too. Good. Okay, so oceanic crust. What is oceanic crust? Oceanic crust. Go ahead, Iris.
Like when it makes like wait, you want me to say like what it's
Like, where is this located?
in the ocean?
In the ocean?
Yeah.
Okay. The oceanic crust is located under the ocean. And the continental crust is just like the continents on top of land or on land. Okay? Yes.
How do we know what the other layers are if we haven't traveled that deep?
I'm so glad you asked that question. So what scientists have done is like there's a special kind of scientist that send kind of sonar down into the layers of the earth, and what we hear back from that sonar is like how we decide whether it's a solid or a liquid. It's really it's like kind of new technology, but we've learned that the earth has different layers, and the earth's layers are composed of different things through this technology. Yes?
If they can do that, why can't they just dig deeper?
Why can't they?
If they can do that, why can't they just dig deeper? If they can put that, if they can like have that go all the way down, why can't they?
No, it's just like sound waves, kind of like how dolphins communicate through sonar. Like it's like sound waves. Like they don't dig deeper because it's really hard to get through all that. But I mean, we should be able to get further. But we've actually only, if the Earth is like, the center of the Earth is like right here, we've only gone like right here. Okay, go to the right. Here we go. So the mantle. Whoa. The mantle, the thickness. Read it, please. If you call it again, you will have another detention. Please do not call it. Go, Hannah.
A solid rock that does convection and moves
Good. And I'm looking for the thickness, the number.
very slowly.
The number.
Oh, but I didn't see the whole thing the first time. So, 2,900 kilometers.
Okay. So what do you notice between the thickness of the mantle and the thickness of the crust? Kevin? Yeah, the mantle is way bigger than the other thing, the other crust. Yes, okay. You're writing this in.
It's right there.
Writing the description right next to description. Okay, you can go to the right. Okay, the outer core. What's the thickness of the outer core? Go ahead, Chalice. Read the number.
What?
Read the number.
2,200.
You're missing a number. That's not very precise. Can you read it again?
For what? The mantle? For the other core?
The outer core, the thickness. It's a number on the screen.
Oh, it said it. It said 2,200.
2,200. Thank you. I
That's
thought you said 2,000. Okay. In this description, please, Georgina.
Molten liquid iron.
Okay. All right, go to the right. Okay, the inner core. Read the thickness, please, Daniele. The inner core thickness. Good. And the description. Go ahead, Maya.
Solid iron.
Good. So is the inner core a solid?
Yep.
Yes. Take your hand away from your face. We're really struggling. I need you to sit up. Please make sure you're tracking the board. Last one. The lithosphere. This is the core and the upper part of the mantle, the outside of the mantle. Straight arm, please. Let's go. Go ahead, Gabe.
It is 15 to 300 kilometers thick.
And the description. Nate.
Made of crust in the very top layer of the mantle where it's rigid.
Good. Okay. Now, this is the most important thing that you need to learn about today's lesson. The most important part that you need to know about today's lesson. Read it, please. We can go back to the side if you need help. You need straight arm, please. Brianna.
As you move toward the inside, the layers get hotter and denser.
Good. Okay. We need to go back one? Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
I didn't get in a poor description.
All right, are you good, Kaylee? Okay, can you just read it in your head and then write something that you think down? Okay. Here you go. It's on the right.
Oh, I see it.
Okay. All right. What's up?